Alright, one's in the chat. One's in the chat if you can hear me. One's in the chat. Boys, you asked me why I got sunglasses on, because my future's too bright. You guys are going to want to stay tuned because we're making a lot of money right now, and people needed help in the chat, so I'm here to help. Oh, why don't I log on my YouTube? Let me log in. Crazy. Just clicking the swaps. Yeah, facts. Spot the jar. Give me a second. Make sure you get Right, we're live. We're live. Alright guys, look, we're live in the trenches, right? Right about now, there's been a lot of things moving in the markets. So instead of waiting to make a video, I'm just going to go live and we're going to go with the flow. So if you want to make money, just keep the stream on. That's all you have to do, right? Put the stream in the background, get your laptop open to work, put it in another tab, whatever you need to do, right? But we are live in the trenches right now. So if you want to be first to learn how to bridge onto Ape Chain, because so many people had questions. If you want to be first to see what I'm up to, check it out. If you want to be first to information for things like Tonkat, stay tuned, right? And if you want to do Q&A and stuff like that, that's also going to be in this video. It's cash. I've got things to do as well, so I'm running this stream. I'm just going to leave the stream running, right? So I'm not always going to be 24/7 looking at the chat, etc. This is what we're going to be doing every single Sunday. This is what I call live in the trenches. If it's good and it gets a good response, we'll continue doing it, because the way the crypto market is right now, the information needs to be coming out as fast as possible. As you guys know, crypto is all about speed, right? And right now, if you look at the market, once BTC breaks out, that's pretty much it. Once we break this all-time high over here, it's not even actually all-time high, it's just a downtrend, you're going to see a magnet towards the upside. Now that means that every single day, there's going to be new information shared. You've seen that today, there's Ape Chain. If you don't know about what Ape Chain is, let me show you on X. As you can see, shout out those guys who remember this one as well. Shout out if you remember Trader. That was the first, I think it was the very first call on the very first Solana challenge. So you want to look at Ape. So as you can see here, ApeCoin released Ape Chain. If you guys don't remember what ApeCoin actually is, ApeCoin is one of the first, I would say, major movements in the NFT space, right? You had obviously Bored Ape, but when it came to poor people getting rich, because Bored Ape most of the time has been like a big whales play, ApeCoin got a lot of poor people rich. There was the NFTs that they dropped, the Bored Apes. Then they had the Mutant Apes. Then they had the airdrop. And after that, there was pretty much out of fuel to keep people going for the next thing and the next thing, as people are in crypto, we're crypto junkies, right? So they started to make more promises like Ape Chain, and people honestly didn't believe that this thing would ever come out. It came out, right? So that was very, very good for the price of ApeCoin, but it's very, very good for meme coins, because Ape itself is one of the biggest cults out there. If you think about cult, right, and actual NFTs that actually worked, well, ApeCoin worked. It got poor people rich. It was a cult-like movement. People didn't sell their apes at the beginning. And you guys know what I say about cults. You have to invest in the cults. So that is why I'm investing into Ape Chain, and I'm also investing into ApeCoin as well. It's crazy, guys. Yesterday I closed a long on Ape. It pumped like 20%. Right, I had to reopen the long, but we managed to get in. I'm up like 10k at the moment on my ApeCoin long. I'll put it on stream later once I set up my Bybit stream settings. But the main thing that I'm also doing now is I'm actually bridging to Ape Chain as well. So you can actually bridge to Ape Chain as simple as going to the apechain.com portal, then selecting either to bridge or swap. Now, to swap, you have to have the Ape coin. The Ape coin can be found by simply going to CoinMarketCap, which is an app that you should always have. Typing into Ape, you can find all your coins on here. Any big coins, you find it here. You can see Ape coin's up 86% today. Crazy, right? You then go down and you look at markets. This is your source for finding any exchange. These are exchanges like exchanging Forex, for example. It's the same as if you was going on holiday. When you walk up to that desk with your holiday money, you give the woman there, she exchanges it for pounds, euros, dollars, whatever. Now, you need to find your exchange that works for you in your area. Every person is different. Whether you're in Nigeria, you can only access certain exchanges. Whether in the UK, you can only access certain exchanges. And the first question people ask is, what exchange for my country? All you do is you go to Google, you type in, what crypto exchanges can I use in West Africa? And here you see all the top exchanges you can use in Africa, right? Simple Google search. Now, once you have purchased the ApeCoin, you then need to withdraw it to what is called a MetaMask, right? A MetaMask is where you trade all things to do with crypto on certain networks, right? Other networks, you might have to use Phantom Wallet, which is what you might be more used to if you've been trading crypto only for a short amount of time. But most of these chains are going to have different wallets. So instead of being sat back there, like, oh my God, why can't everybody stay on Sol? The market don't give a fuck, right? Degens are going to be degens. They're going to go and bridge over to another chain to make the most amount of money, while everybody else is fighting over there. They're going to come over here. It's the same thing what happened with Ton Chain, same thing that happened with Sui, same thing that's happening right now with Ape Chain. You just have to go with the momentum. So that means that right now you need to dial in, pick up your laptop, bridge over. Don't sell your long-term bags because you're probably going to get rooked. Sell your short-term bags that you didn't even really care about, and you only ape the CA. You're not even part of the community. Get rid of them, leave a little bit of a moon bag, bridge it over to Ape Chain, right? When you bridge over to Ape Chain, what you'll see is two sections, right? An option to bridge, an option to swap. Your bridge is a little bit laggy right now. This kind of reminds me of Solana. So you might have to refresh it, right? You might have to go off the page, right? By clicking this, going back onto the page, you'll get it when you start trading, because you realize it is a bit laggy. Then once you do that, you're going to want to bridge, for example, from Ethereum Ape over to Ape Chain Ape. And once you've done that, it should take about a few minutes, right? All you have to do is click here. Maybe you need to edit the slippage, right? Once you've clicked here, you will officially be on the Ape Chain, right? Once your Ape Chain coins land in your wallet, you'll see them inside of your MetaMask a little bit like this. Now, all of these coins won't actually be in the wallet. You have to import them manually, okay, if you buy a coin. And also, you should expect that your money looks like it's disappeared. Don't worry, it's a brand new chain. This is completely normal. Then, what you're going to want to do is head over to this website. Number one is called Ape Express. This is where all the new meme coins have launched. Currently, the biggest meme coins from Ape Express, as you can do if you can sort it by market cap right now, are Curtis, Board, Crypto is Fun, etc. They all launched at a few thousand market cap, and now they're in the millions. This one is at 16 million right now. I personally, if you kept it on my Telegram, which everybody should be in, link for that is in the description, I called all these tokens super fucking early. I think I called this one at like 5 mil. Okay, so in terms of a quick trade, me already, I'm in. I haven't even took my initial out, right? But I'm in significant profits. That's simply because of speed, right? Now you have to understand how to categorize these things, right? Because let's say you have a look at Curtis, right? And by the way, guys, to buy, once you click it, all you have to do is say Ape in the wallet, okay? And you can put any amount of Ape and buy. I already brought in like down here. Okay, I'll show you, for example, 50 Ape, trade, confirm, done, right? Tokens are purchased. And again, like I said, you won't see them in the wallet like that. You might have to add it manually, which is why you copy the address here. This is called a contract address. You copy that, right? You would then go down to from tokens. You scroll down to import tokens. You paste the address. And there you go, it says tokens have already been added, right? But for you, it will come up with Curtis, right? That's how you get in. You know, if you've been trading frequently, you'll understand. Okay, but if you haven't been trading frequently, one thing that I like to do is I have long-term bags, short-term bags, degenerate gambles, which could go to zero, right? Your long-term bags, those ones, you want to join the community, truly understand the narrative, and actively use what's called sweat equity, your time and energy into posting on Twitter, helping out. If you've got a skill, use that skill and actually contribute something to the project. Because if thousands of people start doing that, which they probably will do if it's a good one, the memes can go into the hundreds of millions, right? Then I have my short-term bags. These are, okay, Sui right now is down. So instead of just ignoring Sui, why don't I bridge over 10 grand and put $500 in all the biggest memes, right? Ton right now has audio tokens. Why don't I bridge over 10, 20K onto Ton right now, start bidding all the audio tokens, right? So that's not even overcomplicated. Mid-term bags. Long-term bags, okay, TCAT. Okay, TCAT, what can you see? Mission, vision, purpose. Okay, you can see a community when the holder ratio is probably one of the best holder ratios out there. If you put it in Moran's chart, it actually ranks about 6th, which is crazy for that size of a market cap and a complete CTO, which nobody even is talking about. Right, that's a long-term bag. Why don't I join the community and dial the fuck in? Right, short-term bag is when somebody sends you a CA, you don't even look at it, you just click go. Right, oh, I'm up 100%, let me secure my initial. Okay, I'm up 350%, let me take off 10%, let me take off 10%. And you just let it run. Right? So for you, what you need to do is instead of just jumping into the market being an idiot, right, aping into every CA and following what everybody says on Twitter, you need to develop a strategy. Because tactics and strategies is what's going to help you win in this game, especially the game of money, and also in the game of life. If you take the time out to sit down and think, okay, what is my strategy? What are the moves that I'm making? What are the plays that I'm making? Right? And use that every single day, you're going to have an edge on the market because nobody else is doing that. Everybody else is aping CAs. They don't even know what most of the coins are. Right? That's how you develop your edge, especially in this game of meme coins. Right? So one's in the chat if that makes sense. Now, these are some of the tokens that I'm looking at, right? First one, Ape. I've secured my initial on Ape. I think even less than my initial. What are these? I got in for I only put $450 in there, right? And I've already sold about $1,000. So for $450 in, I've already sold $1,000 in this one, letting it run. Right, Curtis on the other hand, as you can see, I just put another buy in live earlier. Right, I brought it here, And I've also bought here. With this token called Curtis, this is made by the Bored Ape team. In fact, let me share my screen because people can't see. So, ApeCoin, I bought here. And then I bought about $450. I've currently sold about just over $1,000. So I've secured my initial, a little bit of profit. I can let the rest ride. Next, Curtis, right? Curtis, I bought about $2,900 here, and I just bought $68 on stream, right? I haven't sold. I'm still holding because these guys are supposed to be the same guys from the actual Ape team, right? So if you look at the Ape team right now, you'll see that I think this one was actually one of the creators, either of Ape or it hasn't even got a Twitter. That's crazy. This is cool as fuck. So when you click Twitter, it goes into that's cool. That's very cool, right? Let's see if it has the, or maybe it's the website. They don't even have the website. Aha, this one. So Curtis is the creator and mascot of the entire Bored Ape Yacht Club. Yeah, exactly. So it's the creator of Bored Ape Yacht Club, right? And the mascot. It has a coin. Bored Ape, even though it's been going down and everything's wrecked right now, ApeCoin is currently at a $1 billion market cap. So there's a lot of money in circulation for this specific token, right? So in my eyes, how big can the mascot get? I'm personally holding for like 100 mil levels. I think my bag's worth now is like 10K, 15K, right? So it's not going to do a lot, right? So I'm thinking 100 mil, 200 mil, 300 mil. That's when I'll probably start to look to take profit on these things because, again, it's the first meme. So these ones, if you're looking at the entire chain, this is where people bid their bids wrong. You're looking at the entire chain right now and you're thinking, oh, well, I'm going to trade this meme the same as I'm going to trade another meme. You can't trade Curtis the same way that you trade some random meme that you bought on like Ape Star, right, or Pump Fun, because that meme is a random shitter that some random kid created, and this meme is the first one that's made on the whole entire chain. So being up 100% on this random one and being up 100% on this is two different stories, right? And that's why you can see I've bidded it different as well. This one I put 3K in, and the other one I only put 450 in because it was like, it's a random meme, right? And again, you can see initial out, let the rest ride. This one, no initial. I think that's actually a good entry. And if it comes down, I might even buy it again. Okay, that's my ideology and thesis behind how I like to think about things. Another one is MAGA. This one just launched. This is literally a random one that I brought. None of these things are paid KOL shills. I haven't magically been able to figure out how to bridge over to Ape Chain. I didn't create ApeCoin. It's a $1 billion market cap, right? These are just random things which I'm buying, right? This one, Ape, I already had the chart open for that. We have another one, Bored. I got into this like way up here. I got into this like almost like 10 mil. We dipped down, it went up. This is like the weirdest coin because it's just shot straight up, which is crazy. And this one, Gizmo. Gizmo is supposed to be the owner's dog or cat or something. Yeah, ApeCoin founder's dog. Okay, so you know what it is, dogs and cats, always with these types of chains. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it what I bought right now. I'm going to have a look for some more memes live. But let me just take some time with the chat to help some of you guys out. So, with that being said, can you guys hear me? And if you're asking why I got my sunglasses on, it's because I got a red eye from my cat. And I'm also stoned. Well, go ahead, chat, Q&A, ask questions about that. Does anybody need that explaining? Or has that tutorial give you everything you need? Is anybody struggling with anything? And I'll put on some Bro, these coins, guys, these coins are actually full sending, you know. It's crazy. The Curtis coin is actually ripping. This Curtis coin is actually fully ripping, you know. Look at this, like, actually deep it. Gotten down here, like, I think that's less than like 5 mil. What was that? Down here, yeah, about 5 mil. So put about 15. I should have bidded it even more, to be honest. It's the first one. You know, it's the first one. So again, I'm looking to add to those bags, add to those investments. But I want to go through the chat now, just see if anybody had any questions with onboarding onto Ape, etc. And yeah, I help some of you guys out. Let me pull it up. Right then, so read my comments. Read my comments. Thought of a man named PPP. How to get Ape into MetaMask to continue from there. So if you want to get ApeCoin into your MetaMask, what you have to do is you go on to Uniswap, right? And then from Uniswap, all you have to do is swap your tokens to Ape. So you go in here, you type Ape, for example, and you swap your Ethereum, for example, into ApeCoin, right? And then, like I mentioned, you take that ApeCoin and you just go and bridge it on Ape Chain Bridge. And then you take that bridged Ape, and then you can go and swap it for any of those tokens, right? Also, when it comes even to swapping, one thing I like to do, which has been working for me, is just click in the trade section over here inside a deck screener. It opens like a mini app, and that mini app allows you to swap. Okay. Been trying to reach you on and off for 2 weeks. More exposure. I don't understand what you're saying, Smoke and Bones. Yeah, good question, Tony. So the reason why you invest like $450 instead of like 10K or 50K, for example, on some of these meme coins is because of their liquidity. So for example, this one here only has 300K liquidity. So if I just ape 10K, selling that 10K is then going to mess up my chart and my entry, right? I find the sweet spot is like 2 to 5K. Right. Obviously, that also depends on like your risk tolerance as well. Me, I like to spray and pray, so I invest into a lot of memes with my personal things. I don't really call a lot of projects because I feel like if I have to call a project, I have to at least work with it for as long as I can, do as much as I can. Same way that I say to you guys, go and support the project, join the community, etc. I will actually do that for projects which are full on like cool. If I do a degen play, again, small amount, like $300, $400. I don't mind if it goes to zero. If it goes up, I'll take my $300 so I could put it in another one, and I'll just leave the rest to go. Again, this one went from like, I think this one from like 600k to like 4 mil, so it's almost a 10x. I've still got a decent amount of tokens left. Let me see if it shows how much I'm holding left. Still got, which is it? Ape. This one. About 2 million tokens left. Right? It's like 0.2% of the supply. Right? Not bad. Do you know? And then I just leave the rest to run. Same thing for Curtis. Same thing for Maga. Board is finally coming back. This one's so weird. Like, it's just launched. It's already at 7 mil. Right? And then this one, Gizmo, obviously the guy's cat or whatever. So hopefully that explains it. Thoughts on paid network? What a great question. What a great question. What are my thoughts on paid network? Right? Let's have a look at the chart. So paid network recently bridged over to base chain, right? And as you can see, since the bridge, it's done pretty well, right? We basically got wrecked a little bit, trading this range, we bounced out. There was a few big buys on these candles, so something must be coming for it. But I can assure you, when it pumps to a certain amount, I don't really think I'll be sticking with it, with the position. Simply because of Launchpads. Like, if you look at most Launchpads right now, I wonder what the average ROI on most Launchpads are right now. Let's have a look. Fundraising, ROI. If you guys don't use this, you should use this. Crypto Rank. As you can see, paid network's average ROI is less than 40%. Right, I've had like God knows how much money staked for how long, not made no ROI on that money, and all the launches year to date. Make sure this is year to date. Yeah, current ROI. Yeah, is minus 40%. Same, and this is no different. Like, this isn't just paid network. Like Pools, Engine Starter, DuckDAO, Trust Swap, 50%. Like, these are wrecked. Even Ape Terminal, like, people would have sold their left testicle to get into Ape Terminal projects. Now look, can't even do 60%. Can make more money aping like $10 into every pump fund launch than you can on these launch pads. That's just how it is. So that's my thoughts on it, you know. Unless they change something. Even then, like, if they change something, the market right now just wants memes. So whatever innovation you come out with, unless you're now becoming a meme launchpad, it doesn't make sense. If you do a meme launchpad, it will send. Like, a lot of these projects, like, I don't understand how you can be a launchpad, right, and out of pride or whatever, not decide to innovate and go, right, guys, we're launching meme coins now, right? You don't have to. Again, most protocols are thinking about black and white. They're not thinking, okay, what about if you hold a specific amount of tokens, you're allowed to ape memes under 5k market cap. Right? Or if you hold a certain amount of tokens, you get this thing or that perk, right? Instead of thinking about things of, oh, we have to do private sales, we have to do seed sales. You know, you don't have to do that. You can innovate. And business as a whole is about innovation. Most of these projects have only been around for 3-4 years. Not even been around for 5 years yet. Right? There's still time to innovate. Lamborghini started as a tractor. Do you know what I mean? That's my opinion on paid. Have you got an eye on any good soul memes? Main soul meme I'm looking at right now is Dolan. Dolan is Luke Belmar's project. It's not his actual like development or project, but he's like mining it right now. And he was mentioning about involving content systems and growth things into Dolan. You can see it's currently at 64 million. There's a nice dip down to 50 million. I didn't manage to catch this. But again, I think it's going to perform well. Because at the end of the day, if you understand memes and culture and stuff like that, and if you just understand about betting on culture, well, you're going to bet on Dolan. Because I think Dolan's going to do very, very well, as it's a culture, not just a project. That's the sole meme I'm looking at right now. Again, no real like soul degenerate plays right now, simply because like, look, like this project yesterday ran up to God knows how much, and it got wrecked. Every single AI game, I think, got wrecked. I invested like 5k into Legacy. It's down now like 50%. You know, so some memes are still sending though. Like, the way I look at it is, instead of just being on one chain and being like, oh my God, I haven't got enough money, like letting these negative emotions get to you, I look at it like, how can I be on every chain? If that result is you need to make more money, then bro, you need to go make more money, right? If that result is, oh, I want to be solely on Solana and I don't want to trade on this one because of this other reason, then that's because you have a fixed mindset and not a growth mindset. You're looking at things like, I have to only be on Solana, I have to only be on this chain, I have to only be on that chain. You know, if your investment strategy is, I just want to hold it to my long-term bags, then yeah, great. But if your investment strategy is, I want to be open to new opportunities and making money, then you're going to have to adapt and get on all chains, right? And that's the reason why, like, I don't really buy these types of ones. I buy very few Solana memes. But then when it comes to aping and degeneracy, I'll use a little bit of Bonk Bar. I'll be on Sigma. I'll be on Base. I'll be on all these other chains. Like, even on Base right now, like, Base is good as a chain. I think there's like Dog in ME. For the past few days now, this one's been ripping. Like, look at this. So 212%. And it's a $22 million market cap with $1.9 million of liquidity. This is very good. Right, well, there's some other ones as well. Like, let me go back to my base. I don't even have my base list on here. But whichever other ones I find out, I'll put it in the Telegram. But the difference is like, I'll buy memes. With my long-term bags, I'll buy the biggest memes on each chain. So I'll buy like Dogami, I'll buy like Omni something, whatever. I'll buy those ones. And then with my short-term bags, I'm on all chains, just degeneracy. Let's have a look at more questions. Yes. Someone said on the bridge, it says not enough funds. I need Ape, but where to put it? Let's put Ape in. I don't understand that question. What have we got? Someone said, shout out Kid Money, just woke up. Right? If you missed out, Kid Money, rewind the stream. I just did a quick explanation on how to get onto Ape Chain. Well, if you're new and you just joined the stream, rewind it, watch the tutorial on how to get onto Ape Chain. Because right now, that's where I'm having the most fun. I'm not going to do like a whole ApeCoin challenge. Because what I found is, even with the challenges, they're a bit too slow. I think I need to work on that and get them super fast. Because then they'll be truly entertaining. I won't do ApeCoin. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Right? But right now, it's looking like I'm not. So, follow the tutorial so you understand how to do it. Right? Now, in terms of the next things I want to show you guys is audio tokens. So if you don't know about audio tokens, this is on the Ton chain. As you've noticed, I'm bidding all chains, but I've picked very, very specific ones for my long-term holdings, like very specific, and I bid quotes. If you don't know what a quote is, this is something, you don't even want to know what bid means. Bid means buy. If I say bid, it means buy, right? Look at this. Must stop Murad. right? This guy, the other day, made a blueprint on how to invest into meme coins, right? I reacted to this in the last stream. If you follow this, you'll realize how to play meme coins long term. And by long term, I mean holding for more than 3 to 6 months without shitting your pants and crying inside the Telegram. If you understand that, you're okay with being down 70% a few times, study this, you'll have success. Bro, it's true. It's true. People be in the chat like, oh my God, I'm down. It's like, you didn't even believe in it. You didn't really believe then, did you? Because you was in it for the money and you're probably going to cheat when you're up 2x and say, oh, I'm only securing my initial when really you full clipped it. Right? And you just sit there and you have to sit and watch everyone else get rich. That's long. It's a long day. Right? So if you watch that, you understand that TCAT's the play. Right? Because TCAT ticks all the boxes this guy talks about. PPP is the same thing as PVP. Again, if you don't know what PPP is, you need to go on Twitter, type in PPP in 3 words or letters. Rabbit hole. Now, TCAT, right now, in my opinion, is following the exact same as SPX. So if you want to study a chart, study the SPX chart. Currently sat at 500 million. SPX in September was all the way down here. Wrecked. Now, multiple times, SPX had 70% corrections. In fact, about 3 times in its first week. Then in its like 3rd or 4th month after pumping nicely. And then again, right before it went absolutely full send. And you, my friend, faded it. So did I. Right? Because after it, we're now all the way up here. Dolan. Dolan Duck. Currently sat at 64 million. Down here, you've seen again, this time 2. You could even call it 3. 70% pullbacks. This one was 84. In fact, even on day 1, it went down 85%. And again, we went down 82%. Then again, we went down 83%. After that, we went up 2,400%. That's a 24x your money. So if you had $1,000, you now have $24,000. If you had $10,000, you now have $240,000. TCAT, in my opinion, is next. Right? It's next. You have 80% pullback, 60% pullback. Now the next leg is off the screen, where you see this. Right? No different to Dolan, no different to SPX. It's a cult. It's a cult meme. It is in the category of memes that go vertical. And all you have to do is join the community by going to the deck screener, clicking the Telegram, clicking the Twitter, get active in the community, understand the mission and vision of it, and you're going to have success. Right? I'm getting alerts for trading Gala. Please don't say that, because I've just sold my Gala the other day. So Gala is now breaking out. Gaming season is upon us. Guys, gaming season is upon us. Gala is about to go full vertical. I'm long in Gala. I'm going to do buy here, stop loss, something like that, something like that, something like that. Long is complete. I've just took a long on Gala. My thesis is ApeCoin's pumping right now. People don't want to buy Ape. They're going to buy other games in the attempt to kick off a gaming season. Now, this is very early. It's actually fairly risky because of this, right? The fact that we have these levels. Now, I am not a professional trader. I'm not even somebody that you should even be following in terms of making money. However, I think that we were going to do this, or we break out and we go up. So I brought a bit. Next. Let's check how the scene is looking. As you can see, this ape now is breaking out. So we're already at 5.4 million. I'm up again even more. So 450 in. I've only sold a little bit. How many tokens have I got left? I must be up like $1,000, $2,000 or something. Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm up 11 grand. Nice. Is that 11k from $350? If that is a vibe. Make sure it's not ApeCoin, right? This is Ape. Yeah, okay. So I'm up 11k from $450. Who's got the joint? That is a vibe. Hey, one's in the chat. 11k from $300. And an unsecured initial. Do you know what I mean? That's not bad at all, is it? Not bad, mate. Oh, I'll spark it down in a sec. Right, let's see what chat's saying. I need to actually have the chat like live on my phone or something, actually. I bought Dolan, that's 12 cents to a W. Yeah, Dolan's still a dub, man. Like, at the end of the day, I'll buy Dolan just as Port Luke. Like, as simple as that. It's got to be a G. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes it's got to be a G. Hey, oh, we need to get that clip tip as a short and posted, bro. 11k from $450.
Who's that?
That's me.
On what thing?
From live, from the stream. On what? On Ape.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
Yeah. That's a vibe, boys. Right, let's have a look at the other ones. Can't bask in it too long. Maga's rugged, see? Best of both worlds. Board, what? Board's whipping. Hey, have you guys seen this chart? This is crazy. Oh, look at the board chart. This one's absolutely sending. So now, guys, look. I want this to be. You see when we call it DGen in the trenches. This stream should be something which is on, and it's to the side. If you're just joined here, what we're doing right now is live in the trenches. So I'm here. I'm in the trenches. Instead of being in the trenches on my ones with the boys, right? I just thought I'd just put live on. So now you're with me in the trenches. So right now, currently, to give you an idea, I've bridged to base. I brought this meme twice. This meme's called Curtis. It is currently set at 13 mil market cap. I got in about 5. And I bought this bit for the example on the stream. Okay. This one is the first meme on Ape Chain, right? Then you've got Maga. Maga was just a random one. I didn't even buy a lot. Bought like 100 board, whatever. This one, I think I bought a bit of this one. Let me check. I got a bit of this one. Yes, I got like 1.2k. Quite high. I bidded it like up here. Again, guys, if I say bid, I mean buy. I just like to say bid because it's like an auction. I went down 35%. Now I'm up about 74% on this one. Then obviously we have Gizmo. Gizmo I only recently bought. Ryan put me on it. Shout out Ryan. But we're down a little bit. But again, I don't think it will be that bad. Okay. Then, why do I think it could be that bad? Because Gizmo this is Ape Chain founder's dog. So if you think about it, every chain, it's dogs, it's cats, it's your courts, and it's your movements. Courts take too long on your first day of a chain to truly know what a court is. So you have to go with your KO walkabouts. So if you see KOs, loads of KOs speaking about something, on the first day of the chain, they've all probably got a bag, but they're all probably going to push it. If you see the meme go down 80% 3 times over the course of 3 to 6 months, you join the community is still operating normally, everybody still don't even realize that it's even down. You don't see people in the chat crying. Maybe you see 1 or 2 people in the chat crying, but the rest of them are kind of putting them on. Watch the chat for a week. That's probably a cool. That's probably going to do well long term, right? So that's my mindset. This one is interesting. This Pepe Ape, right? I do think this one's going to do well because number one, it's looking like a CTO. And it says the classic community meme token made to bring glory to the apes. So this is I think this might be a CTO. If this is a CTO, it's probably going to do well. Let's join the community. Let's see what it's saying. Join the channel, tap to verify, start, join. Leo's in there. Look at Leo. Leo's in the ape chat. Of course he is. Of course he is. You know what I mean? It's nice. They're doing tutorials, showing new people how to buy. People chatting, nice. Obviously, everyone's always happy when the chart's up. They're doing raids. That's efficient. So they must have a Twitter. Now, they have they've got nice memes. They've got nice memes, nice illustrations. Ape. It's going to be tough to find Ape, right? Because you got ApeCoin and Ape. That might be tough for the ticker. That might be tough for the ticker. Let's check the Twitter account. Okay, it's coming up back up to all-time high. Board is breaking out. Did you get on board? So there's board and there's ape. One's called board, one's called ape. But they're next to each other. Yeah. And it launched and in 20 minutes went to like 10 mil. So this might be the Cabal one. Or it could be absolute rug. We don't know. Right? Let's find Ape. So Ape. Do they have a Twitter yet? They don't have a Twitter yet. Or they haven't updated the decks to have a Twitter. If anybody finds a Twitter, let me know in Telegram. Oh, here we go. Look at that. I don't really think that should be the music for it. I think this should be the music for it. Oh, Sunday, man. I'm in for $1,000. There we go. Hey, come on. Yeah, send it to 100 mil with haste. Send it to 100 mil, boy. Boy, live on stream, boys. Live on fucking stream. Send it. Oh, it's going to 100 mil. Going to 100 mil. Never selling. I'm never selling. I'm never selling. Why is it sending like this? Do they have a Twitter or something? Hey boys, what's the alpha? Why is this even sending like this? This is going full send. Just called bored. They haven't even updated it. There's no Twitter. I love this game. I absolutely love it. It's just a chart on the screen. Let's have a look. This is how I do most, like how I start most general searches like this, and then get into the wallets, etc. You start looking at bubble maps. Oh, hey, you're waiting for the post. You missed board. You missed this one. Wait, make sure you don't miss it. That's the one you get rugged on. Do you know what I mean? Or you can just get in the board, or whatever the biggest token ends up being from the beginning. Let's have a look. Get onto Chainlink's new meme coin chain. You missed Ape Chain. Everybody got rich. Do you want to look at that tweet, or do you want to get on the chain and get active? Do you know what I mean? That's what I say. Definitely spelled board wrong as well. Let's have a look. Yeah. Meme season is here. Catch on to Ape Chain. So far we have Curtis, blah, 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 blah. Okay. It's Curtis, Morts, Board, Gary. Oh, did you get into Gary? What's Gary? Gary Glitter in the... Board might be the one. I agree. Board might be the one. Ape Express. Okay, I should probably turn my notifications on for this. Can now launch your meme coin and chain in less than a minute. It takes less than a minute for these guys, you know? What are the gas fees on this? I can't lie, I didn't even see what the gas fees are. What are the gas fees on this? Are the gas fees any good? They're quite expensive. They're cheap. So yeah, this is good. Yeah, that's the same here. Wow, Ape Express are just tweeting anybody's tweets. Russ. I wonder what the guys. I'm gonna tweet the update on my trades. Sure. Let me. I'm gonna get a special guest on as well. I'm gonna get Leo on stream. Now as well. Leo's one of the guys who I've been in the trenches with. You know what I mean? This kid here, called. He actually gave me the call for Crash on base, which was ridiculous. Did like 1,000x. So ever since then, we've been in the trenches. Let me get this zoom on. Participants. Copy invite link. Leo. Okay, I'll get him on. Alright, lit. Okay, cool. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so board's still holding. It still broke out all-time high. It's still holding. This is crazy.
The Gary coin is like a Google Doc. So
oh, send me the CA for that. Send me the CA for that. Alright, so there's this Gary coin. It's just a Google Doc. That I love that. Because that's like, it's like saying, look, we're gonna rug you, but we don't know when. But it's gonna happen. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? That's basically what that coin's saying. You know.
Just be careful with that.
Yeah, Curtis is about to break out all-time high. What else we got? Ape's got a little bit of a pullback. Not surprised. Like, look, I pulled out what $400, my initial, and it pulled it down here. I can imagine somebody right now is up like 10 grand and is creaming themselves. Oh my god, I've made 10 grand. Like, so they're trying to squeeze out, right? That's what's going on up here. So yeah, this is why meme coins are so volatile. Am I worried? No, not in the slightest. So what's next? I think Ryan, you sent me a CA, right? I need to show you guys the charts. So what I was just saying was Curtis all-time high, approaching. Ape's pulling back, but this is the one where I was saying like, look, I've already withdrew my initial investment. Everything else is a vibe. At this stage, do I really want to even sell anymore? I'm not really that bothered about it, right? So I'll leave it. And if it comes down, maybe I'll even add more. But again, it all depends on the Telegram, the community. I'll check it. But these, the way their liquidity is so low and the way how meme coins work, they're so volatile that you can't allow a red candle to scare you. You have to actually remove the chart, just solely focus on, that's why I call it bidding, the narrative and the meme, compare that to other memes. Don't let the chart dupe you out. There's been plenty of times where people have been juked out by a chart and they missed out, me included, Let's have a look. Also, I think we have, yes, Leo's active. Leo's active, guys. I'm going to add him to the group and then I'll add him to the call, sorry. Then add camera. Drop the website. Guys, I can't really drop much because obviously I'm on stream. But you can help each other out in the comments. Why is that not working? Okay. So guest. Boom. Boom. Okay, live call. Boom, boom. Guest screen. This will be the guest screen. Okay. So we've got live call for when Leo hops on. Guest screen. If he shares this, whenever he shares his screen. We've got my screen share. We've got the main camera. Lit. Oh, is this Gary coin? Yo, it's ripping, bro. What the fuck? It's at 1 million. I might have missed this one. I'm gonna put how much ape do I have left? Put 50 ape in this just for the culture. I don't even know how much 50 ape is. I think it's 50 creds, but I will put that in. See what happens. Is it sending? Still running. Yeah, I'm in Ape. Yeah, I'm in that. Yeah, that's the one I'm up I took my initial out. I'm still about 10x. Almost or maybe even 20x. I'm trying to get a bag of this one. Oh, here we are. Import. There we go. This is my screen share was in the way. Ape. What we got? 50. Again, nothing crazy with this one. That's if you catch an ape, you catch an ape. If you get rugged, you get rugged. It's life. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna get knocked down. You're gonna get back up. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes people need the story. People need. You come in the chat. Oh my god. I'm down 1 Solana. Oh my god. Many times I'm in there for 50k. You get my ass handed to me, bro. You know, I can't even. I just gotta hold it down. Come in the chat I'm trying to give you confidence. I'm stressing. Do you know what I mean? Right. Yeah. Right, I'm up. Gary, I'm in. Gary Glitter. Gary Glitter up the duffer. Right. Is Leo on yet? Let's give Leo a shot. He's getting his coffee. Leo's getting his morning coffee in. Do you know what I mean?
You guys want tea?
Yeah, go on, man. Do you want to order some food as well, Vic? Grab some food. Oh yeah, cinema. I'll order some food. All right, so what's this saying? 1 mil, add. You can't see what I'm doing here now because it's in the bottom left, but I've just added the token. Guys, if your screen doesn't look like this at the top, if your screen right now does not look like this, you're never going to make it. Sorry. If you're working, that's different. If you're working, that's different because I've been there. I remember being at work, right? I used to work at Hugo Boss, right? I'll be down here like this and I'll be on my break and I just have my little phone like set up like this. On my break, just like watching random like investing videos, and you'd have that one woman that comes into the office and she's like, oh, is this crypto stuff? Oh. Look at me now. Do you know what I mean? Look at me now. So I know how it feels, bro. I know how it feels. If you're watching this right now live at work, I feel you, bro. You're definitely going to make it. Don't listen to what them lot are saying. Let's keep running it up. What's next? Boards, having a little pullback. Gizmos came down a bit. Is this from this guy with this wallet, yeah? So there was a big hold on Gizmo, yeah? Okay, so apparently there's a big Gito on Gizmo. 80 million tokens. Is that how many he holds?
2-3%.
So okay, so yeah, at least you know it's a fair launch. Do you know what I mean? Somebody defo like, that's good. Yeah, it's like a mil market cap. It should be good. Again, so if you want to look for 8, you just need to be 60 to 80% down. If we're coming down like this, I want to see 60 to 80% down before I buy anymore. So we're at 50%. We're at 60%. Gizmo again. Not a bad level. Not a bad level. If you look at those other charts, all of the ones, 60. Like look at Dolan when Dolan first came out, 60 to 80% dip. Do you know what I mean? Let's do a little bit more Q&A. Okay, while we wait for the boys, for Leo. I think this one. Yeah. Ask some questions. I'm having trouble connecting to Uniswap or Ape. The Ape Express followed the outline, tried a few times. Okay, what are you having trouble with, bro? What are you struggling with, TJ? TJ? Okay, now look. Now also there's KOL Shilling. So now KOLs are already Shilling Ape Chain. I don't think you should go for a massage, bro. Not on a day like this. Remember, learn from our mistakes, bro. There's been plenty of expensive dinners.
I haven't told you about the lasagna story.
Yeah, man. Learn from the lasagna.
2 indications.
Yeah. Right at the end of the bull market as well. That would have got us through it for about a few months. Yeah, that would have got us through it for like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? If you don't know how to spend 200k in 2 weeks, then she never lived. Do you know what I mean? Learn how to get rugged, right? so KO is a Shilling. I'm not even gonna. Do you know what it is? I'm not gonna say nothing, right? I'm not gonna say nothing. But just from information channels, you can see this uni person is Shilling. So I'm gonna put my notifications on, right? I'm not bothered about whether it's male or female. I'm not bothered about the person's quality of singing. I'm not bothered about who the person is. I'm looking at the information and what that information is coming from. This information is coming from a channel with decent amount of subs, same amount as mine. The information is also coming from somebody which has had success before. I actually found this channel because they showed like some other coin and it did decent. I think it did like 50x. Okay. All of a sudden they went Ape. We're on Ape before. We're early. Advantage. Okay. Now we just need to make sure we're positioned in case there's another play. Boom. Bish bash bosh. Right. What we're working with. BTC is also. So BTC is in an interesting position, right? And it juked me. I'll be honest. BTC juked me a bit because we closed the daily. If you look very very closely, like like this is a joke. Yeah, you've actually this is an absolute joke, right? We closed the daily pitch perfect inside of the downtrend. Normally, when this happens, next day we get wrecked. Right now, like this is the joke. So I closed my trades. I only have an ApeCoin long open. I think Leo's back. Do I hear Leo? Wagwan.
Yo,
Right. So if you share your screen, I'll be able to add it as another screen just so I can set it up.
what are we saying?
I'm blessed, bro. Fucking in the trenches, mate.
Yeah, bro. I didn't expect board to just come out like that and just start fucking sending
Bro,
a fade.
I closed a 15 grand long on 5x leverage yesterday at like 3 a.m. I woke up, board's up. Oh, sorry, ApeCoin's up like 30%. I was like, fuck, I just missed out on like fucking 45 grand. What the fuck's going on? Found out it was this chain, bro. I was like, oh shit, all these memes are gonna run.
Interest. Why did you like put that buy in before you knew about the chain?
I'll show you on the TA. So if you can you see my screen?
Yeah.
So ApeCoin's always one of my picks. It's been one of my picks for a while, simply because they've got a lot of money, right? These guys are wrecked, but they've got money, right? And if you're wrecked and you've got money, usually you live on. And then I was seeing that we was trending up. So if you compare any other coin right now, like if you look at Gala, you can see Gala's doing the same thing, right? Gala's literally just broke out, right? If you look at Myria's doing the same thing. If you look at Ron's doing the same thing. Santos is doing the same thing, right? So all of gaming tokens right now are showing half decent structure. So all I did was I just longed the ones which was like the most heated. You can see this one here. It's heated, and also if you look at the indicator, this one actually had a money flow crossover, which is red to green, a lot better than Ron, for example. Ron's back in the red. But again, I think all these games are going to start pumping now because Ape's pumping. But yeah, I put that trade on, and then the only reason why I closed it was because I seen BTC, so
Yeah.
I got wrecked.
Yeah. Fine, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Because I mean, right now, like, I mean, if BTC does reject here, like, we're gonna see a lot of good entries. I've got like a list of things that I'm buying. Because to be honest, I think, all right, I'm gonna go out on a bit of a limb here. I'm gonna say I think Trump is gonna win, and I think that we're gonna just fucking send to all-time high as soon as
Yes,
he wins.
yes, or even before. A lot of times it's already priced in, so thank you. Pineapple, cap on cap. Um, so people might have more information than we do, right? I
Mhm.
reckon elections is probably one of those things where somebody's got the alpha on the election race, right? They're gonna be bidding everything hard.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think it it really looks like this is the time where we're gonna finally get that breakout because I don't know if you saw on like my Telegram channel, but I've been like calling this for like months. So like we've been in like a downward sloping channel, and like I've been comparing it to the 2019. You know how there was like an early run in 2019 before the actual bull run.
Yes,
So that's similar to the 2023, 2020, like 20 early 2024 run
and it was
where we came.
pancake swap last time.
Yeah, exactly. And then what
Yeah,
happens is like the guns, everyone's like the bull runs back, and then we go into a like downward sloping channel for about 6 months. And what we do is we touch the top, we touch the top three times and the bottom three times, and then after those three touches are done on each side, then we finally break out.
yes.
And that crash that we saw in August to like 49K, I had mapped that out like completely, and when Bitcoin was at like 60K, I was telling everyone like Bitcoin's about to go to 49K. Bitcoin's
Yeah, I
about to go to
remember. I
40.
seen it in Telegram. Even I was like, no way. And then
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and they done it, and then
Crazy.
that. But that's what I needed to see. That was the final. That was the third touch of the bottom support, and now we're coming up. And well, I mean, obviously, like history doesn't repeat every time, right? But
Boy, it rhymes.
I look at I look at the data, and also like I'm looking at what's going on in the world. Like I feel like with the what's going on with the elections, I feel like we are just primed for a breakout here. And wet this, bro. As soon as that happens, like it's gonna get silly. It's gonna get crazy.
Well, but I agree, bro. I completely agree. I think it's gonna be this is like it's all a while, right? Same thing I was saying to my cousin earlier. I was like, look, you can go out for a massage now, great, but you might miss a fucking 1,000x. Do you know what I mean? Real talk. Like, for example, I was at jujitsu. I got to play for Dolan. I couldn't bridge. I had no salon. I ended up putting in like 3, 4 grand. If I was at home, I would have put in 30,
Yeah,
right? So I like a four, well, 5 or 6 mil market cap. Still made money, right?
mm,
But didn't make 100 grand though, or did it make a mil? Do you know what I mean? So it's like now is the time to be in the trenches, and this is the reason why I'm doing these live streams, because at the end of the day, even as a content creator, I can be in the trenches or I can stream in the trenches and get more bang for my buck. 'Cause if I just stream, turn the fucking camera on, I do the same thing which I was doing anyway, apart from when I go smoke a J. I don't think I have to do off camera.
yeah. Oh, it's true. Like the thing is, like I don't really like how people try and like give off this idea of like, oh, I'm a crypto trader. I can travel the world and sit on the beach and do whatever I want. It's like realistically, like I mean, like there's no such thing where you can just do that. Like there's very little. Well, I mean, you could do it, but like you'd make a lot less money. Like
You
for
get
me
what you
personally,
give.
like
You get what you give,
I need,
innit?
yeah, exactly. Like I need to be in my office. I need to have my monitor set up. I need to have like all my screens set up and like Telegram on here, like Dick Screener on here. Like I need to have that. Like I couldn't imagine like sitting on the beach like with my phone trying to trade. Like that would just
Long.
be so
It's long. Even like the things with the bridging situation, like I couldn't have bridged to Ape on my phone. No way. I had to get my
yeah,
laptop out, had to set on, and get the ball rolling. Because at the end of the day, you're more efficient as well. Like if you just got your phone there, it's a bit. Even when I travel, I make way less money traveling than I do when I'm dialed in at my home. Because I've
yeah,
got things going on, the cleaners coming in, dry cleaning, room service, meeting over here with this person. Like you have shit coming to you, whereas when you're just dialed in on your own, you can take control of the entire operation.
yeah. No, I fully agree. Like I've found that recently because I've just been like traveling recently. Like I went to Dubai and then we went to like three different places in Dubai, like trying to find out the best area. And then we went to Thailand, a bunch of different places trying to find the best area. And it's like you just can't lock in when you're always thinking like, oh, I need to move here, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. I think personally, I think the best way to make money in crypto is eliminate every responsibility of your life outside of crypto and outsource every responsibility outside of crypto. Like for example, like I don't cook, I just order food. I don't like even just small things, bro. Like I'll just order coffee. Like I won't even like go out. Like I'll go like yeah, like I'll barely go out. But like it's fine
Bro,
because we've only got six
me
months to do
too.
this.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Like we don't. The difference is the market does not care about what you've got going on. The market is the market. It's like trying to fight nature and trying to fight the spring and the summer. It's just how it works. We're in the final stages. 6 months left. Are you gonna lock in, or are you gonna continue partying, socializing, doing all the things that you can do in the bear market with a lot more money, which is a lot more fun? Or you're gonna be sat
yeah,
there scratching your ass and stressing in the bear market, like looking for a 9 to 5. That's
yeah,
long.
mm, yeah, 100%. Like you can either like say for example, right, you like one of your friends like invites you out to the club or some shit, right? Let's say for like I generally think if you are in the trenches, like and the market's doing well at that time, if you go to that club, you're gonna miss like a 10x at least. You're gonna miss
Yeah,
that.
at
So
least.
it's like you want to spend like people would say like, oh, but I'm only spending like £200 at the club. But it's like you're spending £200 at the club plus you're gonna miss like 5, 10K from a trade.
Yes, it's called the half life of a decision, right? Because all people call it opportunity cost. if you buy a PlayStation, you got to play that PlayStation. That's how it works. So now while you're playing the PlayStation, it's not just costing you your time, right? It's costing you opportunity, which you would have been on the ball with if you wasn't playing the PlayStation. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, at the end of the day, unless you're stacking it or you're creating content or you're getting paid for it or whatever, that's different. But in my opinion, if you ain't making money from it, it don't make sense right now.
Hmm. Yeah, well, if it's not in crypto, it doesn't make sense right now. Like that's for me. Like
Facts.
I don't do anything if it's not crypto. Like for example, like even bro, like even like speaking to people, like I'll just be like fucking bored. I'll be like, bro, I want to be chilling in my Telegram groups instead right now.
Literally cooking with the boys, bro. Cooking with the boys, which
Yeah.
again is what we're doing right now, bro. Do you want to show us some things that you're looking at right now?
Sure, yeah,
And
sure.
what's your YouTube channel as well? Send me your YouTube channel in the Telegram.
Sure.
I'll put it in the
I've not
description.
started yet. I've not started yet, but like I'm planning on cooking. Planning on
Okay,
cooking.
so you just Telegram, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put the link in the description.
Wait, can I share my screen? Because then I'll be able to show a bit better.
Yes. So if you're on Zoom, it should be like in the middle, and then you have to add it as like a what do they say, as permissions.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah, because I'm very like I'm not just in like one chain. Like I'm in Base, I'm in ETH, I'm in Sol, I'm in Doge chain, I'm in Ton, I'm in
Yeah, yeah.
um
Bro, I
chain
can't lie, you're ahead of the game. In all areas. How old are you again?
18.
18. Do you know what I'm saying? 18. There's only two 18-year-olds or less than 18-year-olds. No, three, I would say. I would say it's my cousin, you, and Maritz Neo that are actually putting in the work at that age, man.
Yeah, I mean, bro, like the thing is like you can just like there's no responsibilities. Like that's why like I can do so well with crypto. Like I know a lot of people who they could make a lot of money in crypto, but like they're older, they've got like responsibilities, they've got like, just things they need to do, like adult responsibilities. Like for me, I've got no responsibilities. And like, for example, like me, right? I left my hometown and just came here. I don't know like anyone. I don't have anything that I need to do here. Like I'm just here, can just lock in. There's nothing that can
Facts.
really distract.
What
So
too? Me too. Like that's the same thing. Uh, same thing. Well, it's actually the same thing I did at your similar age. I moved from, I was in, I was at uni, and then everybody went back to go see their family at uni. I stayed, so it was super quiet. I worked all summer, like two, three jobs a day, and then just dialed in on crypto. And at the time, I was also doing like ecom. So I used to create ecom stores, have like shit ton of clients and stuff like that, and people for mentorship. And I just put all the profits into crypto. Like my whole day was fully.
Yeah, I was looking at this earlier. It was like 200K. If you go and have a look though, it's not like this. It's not that big. Like if you go and
Right, is the live back on? One's in the chat. One's in the chat if we're back in business.
have a look,
It's a new meeting.
how these going to start doing this.
Chat, are we on? Are we on? Are we on? One's in the chat. Okay. Look, we're back in business.